For today's lesson,
what is multiplication? And we're not talking about rabbits.
What does math have to do with the carpet under your feet?
How much wood could a woodchuck multiply?
All this and more on today's
Math Review!
Hi, and welcome to Math Review. My name is Miss Rosa.
And I'm Professor J.
That's right. And we are here to help you refresh some basic math skills that, let's face it, tend to get a bit fuzzy the older we get. And speaking of fuzzy,
Oh, this?
experiments,
Brushing my teeth in the shower.
let me guess, it was an electric toothbrush.
Shocking. I know.
You know what isn't shocking though?
That most parents need some math help to keep up with their kids?
Exactly, and there's no shame in that.
No. In fact, studies show that 9 out of 10 adults feel like their math skills are lacking, even the basic stuff like multiplication.
Exactly, which is as good a place as any to begin. So what is multiplication?
Oh, that's easy. Multiplication is a mathematical operation symbolized by a times b and signifying when a and b are positive integers that a is to be added to itself as many times as there are units in b. In other words, well, groups of things.
That's right. That's all multiplication really is, taking multiple groups of things and figuring out how many there are in the end.
Which is why it helps to visualize. Thinking about numbers isn't something the human brain likes to do. It's what we call abstract thinking. Because numbers don't actually exist unless they represent real, tangible objects.
It's the same with any math equation. Visualizing it can help make it seem more real, and often help it make more sense. And what's one of the best ways to visualize multiplication?
Carpet squares.
Exactly. Carpet squares can help us visualize what it is to multiply numbers. Let's say we're multiplying 3 times 4. That means we're taking 3 groups of 4 carpet tiles.
And because you'd lay these tiles out over an area, we call this way of thinking about multiplying the area method.
And using the area method is a great way to think about numbers, not as numbers, but as
Groups of things.
And that is our lesson for today. The area method is laying out the numbers you want to multiply into a grid and then counting all the tiles in that area. Simple.
Scientific.
And that is Math Review.
Wait!
What?
Before we go, can I try one? I love carpet squares.
Oh, sure.
Okay, let's do 5 times 8. Okay, we put down 5 of them in a column here, and then 8 across the top, fill in the rest, and there we go. 5 times 8 in the area method. I can even solve it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40 carpet squares. Yeah, baby!
Cool, see? It's easy. And that is our lesson today. So again, I'm Miss Rosa, and that's Professor J. And this is Math Review.
Want to know the easiest rule in math? Of course you do. It's the rule of 0. If you have a 0 at the end of the number, like 4 times 30, take the 0 off, multiply it as if the 0 weren't there. 4 times 3 equals 12. Then put the 0 back onto the end of your answer, and bam, you got 120. It even works with multiple zeros. Check it out. With 50 times 70, take the zeros off. 5 times 7 is 35. Put the zeros back on, and you get your answer. Bam! 3,500. So remember, no matter how many zeros are on the end, just ignore them for now. Multiply the first part, and bam! You put them back on. That's the rule of 0. Bam!